excited because I am here with a great celebrity, and that, my friends, is Jamad, but you might know him better as MP in NBA 2K23. Welcome to 2K TV.
Thanks for having me, man. What's up, bro? What up?
Good to see you again.
Always.
Besides shooting the scene with me, what was your best experience here at MoCap and shooting with all these great athletes?
I would say working with J. Cole. That was definitely one of the highlights for me. He's someone that I've grown up listening to. I remember sideline story and just me going through my.
Up next for Portland, they are on cloud 9, reaching for the stars. Only one loss in recent memory. Their trajectory just continues to ascend as they march towards the top. Coming up next, right after this. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue.
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Simons and Hart are your wingmen, and it's Lillard in at the point guard. And for the Lakers, they've got the general. LeBron James is out there with Troy Brown. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And Greg, it must add a little extra motivation for both these teams to end the year on this New Year's Eve on a winning note.
It does. But the atmosphere is special on New Year's Eve no matter what. The fans are excited. There are a lot of families in the crowd, and everyone's having fun. And the players can pick up on that energy.
Nurkic against Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Yusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time, and then finally there was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland, and he's kind of doubled up everything in terms of his production since then.
Grant against James, and there's the pass to the general. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 6 points for the general.
James and his court awareness is just so extra special. So whenever a guy has a clean look, they're going to get the ball.
Simons, the pass to Grant. First shot, first basket. He's off the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team, number 14. One shot.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Lillard, the pass to Hart. Back to Lillard. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one. Then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Simons from outside, and Davis pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And we see Portland revamping on the fly. Changes. But it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Simons surveying the D. Grant against James. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
At the whistle, he did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for LeBron.
Thomas Bryant.
Now, here's Simon. Defense right on him. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Brown. Down low, here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
So timeout called here. The first for Portland. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Reeves is checked in, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Portland also making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nasir Little comes in for Anthony Simon. And it's Peyton in for Damian Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 11. Now here's Little. He had 10 points in the win against Utah. 11 feet away, and Davis sends it back. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. So the wing on the left fires from deep. Reeves can't hit. And so Peyton will bring it up for Portland. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Eubanks, the pass to Peyton. Trying to get something going. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the wing right side. From outside the arc, the General. The General's got 16 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Portland. On the scores, your guys, the General getting it done today.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
So for the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in, and it's Sharp in for Hart. Trailblazers trail by 14. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Heaton. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the General. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 18.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Little passes to Eubanks. He kicks it to Little. Shot clock at 5. And it's Little finishing it off.
I love the bounce that Little has off the floor.
Schroeder outside. Pass to the General. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing or not doing it?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
LeBron James is out there with Troy Brown. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's Davis. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Nurkic finds Lillard. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And for the Trailblazers, at lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Watford in at the power forward. Here's Sharp. Bucket is good. Sharp's got his first basket of the night. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Wow. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And taken away by Brown. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way.
Just a stellar effort from Anthony Davis, sprinting down the floor. One of the fastest bigs in the league, and he gets rewarded.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Passes it to Simons. Lillard looking around. Nurkic up top. 4 on the clock. For Davis. Nurkic can't hit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Damian Jones is checked in for Anthony Davis. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Josh Hart comes in for Sharp. And it's Lillard missing. Los Angeles leading by 16. James with it. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. It's good from long range. Westbrook's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Simons. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Little comes in for Anthony Simons. Grant kicks to Hart. Here's Eubanks. Can't cash in from close range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Pass to the general. And that one is stuck right through.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And now Portland on the break. Here's Hart. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Here's Schroeder, and again, Los Angeles with a triple.
Schroeder, a guy that does not lack for confidence, connecting on that catch and shoot.
There's the pass to Hart. Back to Lillard. 44 seconds left in the first half. Shot from the top of the key. They get it back.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Schroeder passes to the general. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hart. Over in the corner, Lillard shoots over Schroeder. It's deflected.
Well, these blocks by Schroeder has got to get his teammates going. They're more rare than they are commonplace, but Schroeder getting in there with good hands.
Three seconds left. That shot off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down. He is that open.
And so it's Los Angeles.
The Trailblazers. 12.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense, rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
Shaq, how do you... And that's going to do...
Let's give a big round of applause.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And you know the general has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
We've got Russell Westbrook. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Brown. And it's the general in at the two-guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his fourth assist in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Westbrook leading the charge.
That's a prime example right there. Westbrook being a dual threat, he can make plays for himself and for an open teammate.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Back to Simons. He feeds it to Grant. Pass to Hart. The three. It's hauled in by the general. The general's got his fourth rebound in this one. Davis dishes to LeBron. There's Brown with the three. Traps in the tray. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Here's the lob to Lillard. Deflects the pass. Here's the general, covered by Simon. The general. Good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. And Davis sends it back.
Just one of the greatest when it comes to blocking shots. AD using that crazy wingspan to create that kind of havoc defensively.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Lakers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. They need this. Kicks it out to Lillard. Lillard again missing.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 6 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in, an almost entirely new group here for Portland. Watford's checked in. Nasir Little comes in for Josh Hart. Sharp checked in for Anferny Simons. And it's Payton in for Lillard. Here's Payton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's tipped.
Can't be lazy around Patrick Beverly. He's going to get you down low with hands. That time, he blocks a shot.
And Davis can't get it to go. Portland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Passes it to Sharp. Knocked away. And Davis throws it down.
This is AD to a T. Assertive, making plays, not settling, and throwing it down.
And here are the Trailblazers. They're scoreless since the first half. Back to Payton. Pass to Little. Clock at 6. Trying to end the drought. Rebound the Lakers.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
LeBron left side. Here's the general. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
On the wing, Payton. Defended by Beverly. Payton passes to Eubanks. Over Davis. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's the general. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guy at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's important to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Los Angeles, able to put on a show for the ages. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Sharp out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Brown. Then it's Winslow. And it's Watford in at the center, locking down the middle. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Payton kicks to Winslow. The pass to Brown. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Here's Payton. No good again that time. Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And Portland with the ball. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. And they pick up 2.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. James outside from deep 3-point range. 3-pointer. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 7th assist here tonight.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Beverly. Here's Payton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Toscano Anderson comes in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Patrick Beverly. Shoots a 3. Pass to Toscano. Kicks it to Schroeder. Launches it. Nailed from 3-point land. Toscano's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Watford, defended by Bryant. 5 to shoot. Payton passes to Winslow. Watford, that's good.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Payton against Schroeder. Passes to Toscano. Shoots over Winslow, and another basket for the Lakers. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Winslow, the pass to Sharp. And here is Brown. Over Jones. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Generals.
There wasn't much they could do to converting every good chance he got.
16 feet away. Again, the Lakers.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Watford passes to Sharp. Now Winslow. Here's Watford. 6 to shoot. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Watford. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Nunn passes to Toscano. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
At the line for the
First one falls for
Keon Johnson. At the line for 2.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. From the arc, can't connect. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
As fans know, going through this year's My Career, you will come across a ton of NBA athletes. So what was some of your favorite moments from working with all these players?
Ooh, T-Mac for sure. T-Mac, really, really cool guy. Super, super cool. His energy, out the roof, super cool, funny. Devin Booker was really cool too. He's really intellectual, like super focused.
Let's meet the visitors. The Minnesota Timberwolves. At small forward, Terrence Mann. At point guard, D'Angelo Russell. At the other forward position, Karl Anthony Towns. It's time to introduce the starting five. Your home team. At the small forward position.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. This is Brian, and we've got just enough time for a...
Thanks, Brian. Well, Carl...
Yeah, they're making strides, Allie, no question. So, the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Mann in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, we've got Troy Brown, LeBron James out there with Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's the general in at the 2 guard. All right, Doris, we're right in the thick of the season, but I got a very important question for you here. What do you think of all these alternate uniforms around the league?
Okay, I absolutely love what the NBA has done with this. You know I am a huge fan of the throwbacks, but there's always one team I'm highly anticipating, and that's the Miami Heat. Are they coming out with the Miami Vice jersey, and how does it look?
Pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Count Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Russell Westbrook has never been shy about letting it fly. If he gets cooking from deep, boy, it is scary.
Now here's Edwards. First quarter of play, a minute in. Fires the three. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Westbrook. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Westbrook's got his second bucket on the night.
Westbrook off the ground, so quick into the rise and fire. What a tough cover.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the number 1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's the general. A tremendous threat on offense. He's scoring around 34 a game. Pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Here's the general. The three is up. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And 3 for 4 to start. Showing some rhythm.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Russell. Now here's Gobert. Pass to man. Russell from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Now, here is James. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Here's the general. Fires the three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. He has 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
2 minutes.
Pass to Towns. Back to man. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Noel in for Russell. So he gets them both. Here's Schroeder, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Hits the trifecta.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside McDaniels, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Anthony Edwards. We've got 1:23 left in the opening quarter. Anderson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Schroeder. Lets the three fly. Minnesota with a rebound.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Right side Schroeder. Sinks the tray. Schroeder's got 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Noel. Inside. Here's Mann. And Bryant pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Beverly outside. Now Schroeder. From deep. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Reed. Over Bryant. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. And so it's Dennis Schroeder making highlights for the Lakers. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Downs plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. That shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Back to Edwards. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Here's the general, guarded by Edwards. Out to the right wing. The general. Counted from distance. He's got 11.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Westbrook against Russell. Pass to Towns. Over James. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10, and Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often. Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And they're really rolling right now. that lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. That one from long range. Westbrook's got 8.
How about the range and the confidence of Russell Westbrook? Matters not what zip code he's in.
And Minnesota calls time here.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Beverly, he's checked in for Westbrook. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Outside Edwards. Now Anderson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's the general. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight. Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want-to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
Pass to Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Russell.
2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Now Towns lets it go from deep. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Looking to win the run. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Left side, Davis. Yep, that one goes. Davis has got his first points in this one.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Russell. Davis with the defensive effort.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And that one good. Davis has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Anderson. Some solid defense from James.
Everything right except the finish. Has to keep focused all the way through the play. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Towns. Fires for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Here's the general. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And a point guard in high school. Davis showing off his court sensibilities, hitting the open man right there.
The 3 from Russell. Pure from 3-point range. Russell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. He got it off in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Los Angeles Lakers delivering the blowout. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kenny, how'd you see it?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, with the way they struggle to defend the 3-point.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Minnesota shooting a top 22% from the field so far. Troy Brown out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's the general in at the two-guard position. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell, the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
And he makes the first. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 11 points.
Pre-shot preparation, right? The ability to catch and shoot is there for Russell Westbrook.
Pass to man. And here's Edwards. Outside Russell. Tipped away. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. And finished off by Westbrook.
Explosive, right? It would be one of the first words that come to mind. Yes, he's a point guard. Yes, he's a big-time athlete.
Here's man, defended by Brown. Towns with the ball. This one for three. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Westbrook with it. He's got 13. To the paint. Here's the general. From 10 feet away. Doubled by Towns. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Minnesota with the ball. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to man. Now here's Russell. Shoots over Westbrook. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. To the middle. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Boy, over 2 decades now, and LeBron James, power, style, finish, grace, you name it.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Here's Towns. Here's man. And it's blocked by Davis.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Pass to the general. Gobert with the double. Clock at 6. Goes back up. And the general gets it to go. 23 points in the game.
80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
Outside Edwards. Down low. Trying to get back on track. Towns can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Westbrook gets the bucket.
Russell Westbrook plays with contact as well as any guard who gets downhill. Wow, that was nice.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert, taking 2 shots.
Oh, take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Pass to the general. From downtown, drills it from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
They double him with Bryant. And here's Reed. Shot from the wing. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Schroeder can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Knocked away. Pass to Gobert. Jones with some nice D. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-2 run here.
Yeah, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Here's Noel. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside McDaniels. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mann. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Launches a 3, and the general gets it to go. He's got 31.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
On the wing, Noel, covered by Schroeder. And here's the fast break. Here's Reeves. Off target with the 3. Fast break, Minnesota. With 2 seconds left. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Los Angeles showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Reeves. There's the 3. Out to Schroeder. From outside the arc. Reed with the rebound.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Here's Noel. We've seen fans removed for inappropriate comments to players. Doris, where do you draw the line between heckling and being inappropriate?
I think one way I look at this, Brian, is if I were face-to-face with somebody, what would I be comfortable saying? I think we should always err on the side of caution. It's okay to heckle and have some fun and sort of give your team support. But I think if we ultimately keep respect foremost in our minds, we'll be okay.
Pass to Reed. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's Reeves. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. I know we can't afford to, though. That might be true. Shots good by Schroeder.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his fifth overall.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Moore. Here's McLaughlin. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action is a rare treat. But with virtual reality now, anyone can.
Listen, BA, I'm all for technology, and I think that's cool. But let's be real. You give me a courtside seat where I can feel the action, where I can see all the minute details of everything that's transpiring in real time, I'll take that.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Stolen by Bryant.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Oh, misses the dunk.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
A shot to stop the run. That one's good by Moore.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
For Los Angeles, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Schroeder's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, it's no secret that Dennis Schroeder has tons of confidence. You can see it on that pull-up jumper right there.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, BA, you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Your youth dance team.
Here's McLaughlin, pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Prince. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Rivers, 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. Here's the general. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. It's not going to go for him. Here's the general. Yep, count it. He's got 36 points.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Pass to McLaughlin. Can they get it? The general pulls it in. James, outside. Here's the general. Drops in the 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Reed against Davis. High post Reed. Here's McLaughlin. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Now Los Angeles with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Pass to Westbrook. Here's the general. Takes a three. And that one falls.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so they get the victory here at home. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with